We're back, we're here, we're at a brand new flying location. We're just out here, we're gonna do a demonstration today. We've got our beautiful range of planes, and I just want to inspire people to get involved with this amazing hobby of flying RC planes, guys. And guess what? We've got a brand new plane for you to unbox, and I think that this is gonna be, we just lost a plane. That's all good. I'm gonna take them off in a minute anyway, but we've got a brand new plane, and it's the I've got to learn how to say this. It's the Xiaobaima P51D Mustang. It's a 450 millimeter plane, and it's ready to fly. Comes with everything you need. 4-channel. It's got lights. It's got all the gyros and the safety mode. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a great learn-up beginner plane, because that's what we're here to do today. We're just basic flyers every day, having fun, flying different planes, everything we can, guys. Welcome back to Mitch Cooper RC. So grateful to be here. New flying location, as I said, Newcastle, New South Wales. School holidays here in Australia. So yeah, we just want to get down here, and hopefully the goal is to do this unboxing, and then also hopefully get someone into flying, whether it's adults, like young kids, whoever it is. We just want to inspire people and help people to have fun in life, because that's what life should be about. So with that being said, I'm just going to move the other planes off. We've got the P47 from Volantex. We've got the FX Hobby 9706, great little aerobatic plane. And then we've also got the Volantex 3-channel, which is great for anyone too. It's very simple to fly. So anyway, with that being said, I've got about 6 batteries charged up, and I did charge the battery to this. So I'm going to unbox it right now. We're going to have a look at it, and we're going to get it in the air straight away for you. The first time, guys, doing this. Set up the little demo display here, and we're just going to do the unboxing. Brand new plane, never flown it, but I've heard some good things about it. Now, all these planes I got here today, if you're interested in them, I will leave links to these planes down in the description. So if you're interested, they'll be there. Now this little P51 Mustang 450 mil, it will have, yeah, it's got a gyro, all the rest of it. Yeah, 4-channel. This is your remote. I haven't seen this before, but that's a new remote because it's a new model, new brand we've never used before. Comes with your little bag of your landing gear, charger, screwdriver, spare prop mount, and then also we've got 3 spare props there, which is really good. And we've also got the 2-blader prop there. There's 1 2-bladed and 2 3-blades there, so 2 of each. There's 1 already on the plane. We're going to get it out right now. We're going to show you really quick how amazing this looks. Give me a second, I've got it jammed down in there. Look at that, guys. Beautiful P51 Mustang. And what I've noticed about this, I did have a little look at it earlier. It's exactly the same. It looks almost identical to the XK-A280. Not the same model, but it's got the same clear lights that I'm guessing on the side as the XK-A280. Yeah, it's just a smaller version, 450 mil. So it's looking really good. Same as the that model. We've got the top comes off, and it comes with 1 battery. So you're going to have 1 battery with it. This plane will come in at 140 Australian dollars. So there will be a link to it if you're interested in it. Let's hope that it flies well, guys. So learn a manual, always read them. I've already done a little read up on that. I like to do a bit of that before I get out and even do the unboxing, because it's, you know, it's good to get a head start on it. Now we can just send it in the air. I'm going to put the landing gear on it. So it's got a magnetic canopy for the battery compartment. I like the idea, very similar to the XK. It just goes straight in the front there, so you'll see there, straight in. I like the idea of this better than the Volantex, to be honest. It's just so much more simple to get that battery in there. So it should be really learner friendly, guys. So I'm going to get this box packed up, and we're going to get this thing straight in the air. So we're just shooting this video for this new plane. So yeah, we just unboxed it, and then we're gonna test it out. And then I've got a couple of other planes here that yeah, if you want to have a fly, you're more than welcome to. if you've got time. Or all right guys, so we are just about to, we're just going to plug the landing gear really quickly. Very simple. That's what I like about these, they're so simple. So basically the landing gear just goes straight in there if you want to come in here, darling, and show them. So they just click straight in there. Very simple, both sides. So you want to have the outside, I think I've got that right, yep. So the outside is the little pointy thing there. So they just sit on the outside and they just clip in there. And then you've got the rear tail wheel, which will just go something like that. Yeah, so the long bit will go, the longer bit will go at the back of the plane. So guys, we've just got a young fella that's come over. He's just bring his drone down here and had a flyer. He's just had a fly of his drone. He come over and spoke to us and he just let us know that he was flying his drone, which is really good thing to do, guys. Safety thing, you know, if there's other people flying around you or whatever it is, planes, drones, helicopters, just go over and have a chat to him. Obviously it's a good thing to do anyway. And yeah, he come over and he said he's just going to fly his drone just to let us know that he's, and I said, oh, thanks man, he's only a young fella. Then I also said, like, come back and have a fly after you fly your drone. So we're going to do a quick review on this and it's perfect. He's keen to have a fly of the plane, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this in the air really quick. We're going to test it out, do a review for you and see how learner friendly it is. Who knows, we might even get him flying this. So it's very simple. So we've got that bound up. We've got a little bit of wind here today. I've just realized with the, as you can see, the plane's being blown away there. I just have to get a screwdriver because there is, this transmitter takes four batteries, AA batteries. So you do have a little screw on the back of this transmitter that you need to undo first, which is something unusual for us. So let's just do that really quick. We'll get these batteries put in and we'll fly. It's one thing, and I guess that's why we're going to the Radio Master TX16 too, guys, because, you know, we've got a lot of ready to fly transmitters happening right now. And yeah, it's just less simple, more simple, and having a transmitter, you know, an upgraded transmitter, and the planes just fly that little bit more better, handle more precise, and just feel more hobby grade, I guess. So we've got the batteries plugged in, put into the transmitter. What we're going to do now, so again, the manual's telling us to plug the plane in first and then the transmitter. So we're going to do it like that. That's what it's told us to do. And then we're going to fly this thing. So take the canopy off, plug the plane in first. Do we have that the right way? Yes, we do. Look at those little lights on there. So just trying to sort out this battery compartment here. Seems a bit better. All right, so we haven't got the transmitter plugged in yet. So what we're going to do, power it on. So we got it's not bound yet. So what we need to do, and the manual tells us to do this. So what we need to do is engage the throttle. So we go all the way up, all the way down, and now we're bound. So we are on now. We've got rudder, ailerons, elevator, and throttle. She's a brushless motor. I think this is going to fly really well. Just like the Volantex, everything's basically the same with the bind up procedure, but we've also got here where your throttle trim would be. It's for the lights. So we're going to just check what happens there when we do that. Yeah, so, right. So that button there turns the lights on and off, which is where your throttle trim would be. Still got the same trim settings. Everything's the same as the Volantex. We've actually got a 6G aerobatic button too, so it does those tricks and maneuvers exactly the same as the Volantex range warbirds. So We're just going to check that this gyro is working. All right, so we are in stabilization mode. That is all the way, just give me a sec. Right, so I had it the opposite way around. So all the way with that switch all the way towards you when the remote's facing you is your 6G safe mode. You flick it to the middle mode, it's the medium mode. So you'll still have the gyro in the safe mode, but you'll have more control throws. Flick it right down to like out towards further away from you and you've got no gyro. So we're obviously going to start off, I'd always recommend starting off in your safe mode. So we're gonna take off like that. Another thing with this transmitter I've seen too, guys, we've got a little bit of wind here. Just gonna put it on the ground for a sec. These here, it looks like buttons. There's nothing there. It's just for show. Yeah, so that's just for show, but everything's the same basically as the Volantex range. So what we're gonna do right now, we're just gonna get it in the air and see how well she does. Is this gonna be a great learner plane? I'm gonna take off from here. The wind's coming. We've got the water over here, so it's sort of coming onshore, the wind, I guess. And then I've got the sun behind us, so you always want to have that sun behind you if you can, because you don't really want that sun in your eyes. So let's just get it in the air. We've got gyro. Let's see how well she does. I can already have a good feeling about it. Whoa. She's a slow flyer. Look at that. Super slow. She's just singing the motor. I like it. I like that. I really do. That is super easy. Wow. The trim button got a little bit stuck on when I went to trim it out. But wow, I'm about what are we, half throttle there right now into the wind. That's impressive. I like it. I like the noise. I like a loud plane. It makes it more realistic. Look at that. Look at that. That is super easy to fly. I'm liking it. The transmitter feels good too. The control throws feel really dialed. They don't feel, it's not even twitchy. Like, it's a good rates. Yeah, I'm really liking that. I like the I'm liking the noise of the motors. It's the motor, it's super loud. That's awesome. Full speed. She's a slow flyer, that's for sure, but I can tell you straight up that this is a great beginner plane. And the reason it's a great beginner plane is because it's super slow. So one thing when you're starting out, and one thing that I struggled with starting out, was getting a plane in the air and then it just takes off super fast and you just start to panic because you're like, okay, what now? This thing is slow flying and handling well. Look at that. That's probably about a quarter throttle, just under half throttle, and it's just like handling so well too. Like, I'm super impressed with that. And we've got a bit of wind too. Wow, that's amazing. I'm really stoked with that, guys. So that's in your full 6G mode. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna flick it out of that into the mid mode, and we're just gonna see, you've still got a lot of control throw in that 6G. So let's see how good she goes. I'm gonna flick it right now into the middle mode. All right, so we're in, oh yeah. Okay, so, all right, looks like we've got full control over it, I think, by the looks of that. All right, so by the looks of it, oh, yeah, we're in the middle mode, and I've got full control over this thing, so wow, this is super impressive, guys. I'm not even, like, I'm not gonna say anything bad about this plane at all right now because it's flying super dial. That is impressive. Really, like, I'm super impressed with that. So it's saying I still got a gyro, so, but I'm full in control of this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flick it right out and see what, okay, no, it doesn't like that as much. Yeah, I don't like that. So it's climbing a bit out of the full flight stabilization mode. I'm gonna flick it back in the middle. So we've still got a gyro apparently. Yeah, wow, that's super cool, guys. Back in the safe mode. Yeah, I'm super impressed. Look at that. And I'm not even over in the middle of the field, and this is just... All right, we're gonna do a hands-free test. Just give me a sec. Here we go, guys. Hands-free. Again, I'm turning around. I'll come back this way and I'll do hands-free for you. Turn it back around. All right. Hands-free. The wind's tossing around a bit, but yeah, I'm like really impressed with it. Like the controls feel really, really good. It, you know, where you point it, it goes, and you know, some of these smaller planes doesn't always have that. Now I will say, and I said it before, when you flick the switches, you go into different modes, you will need to do a bit of trimming again. So that's what happened when I flicked the switches. You know, if you flick it back into the safe mode, you will need to trim it back out again, but I'm super impressed with this. Full speed. She's singing. I love the noise of this. That's so cool. We're gonna bring her in for a landing. But oh, let's try the stunt mode. So I'll press that and I'll pull back, and there you have it. She does a loop. Try the rolls. Yep, does a roll. Beautiful. I'm just gonna flick it back in that middle mode again. Yeah, so I'm out of safe basically. Still got a gyro, pretty much standing still with that roll. That's cool, very cool. Not a lot of people around. We want to inspire people to, you know, we want to connect and see the engagement we get here, and there's not a lot of people around, but this young fella, I think he's pretty keen to have a fly. So we're going to land this and we're going to see if we can get him in the air. But guys, if you're interested in this plane, there'll be a link in the description. I think it's a great learner plane. I can confidently say that it's definitely a learner plane. Like I said, it's super easy to fly, and look at that. Just coasting in there. Unbelievable. Just plops it down. This sort of like just glides, just super easy. You know, $139. Ready to fly, everything you need. Transmitter, plane, comes with one battery, your charger, 4 props. That is super impressive. I'm enjoying that, and I'm actually probably going to keep this one because I think it's a great beginner plane, and when we get people into it, it's going to be perfect. I might even get this one in the air for the young fella because I'm really impressed. Again, check out those lights. Turn them on. We've even got lights on it just to add to it. Super impressive, guys. That is unbelievable. We've got a beautiful day here down in Newcastle. School holidays, inspiring people. Let's see if we can get this young fella in the air, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, the young fella unfortunately has taken off, so I think he left. They might have had to go, I don't know, but my brother's here. So he's going to test out this new little learner plane. He's done a little bit of flying, so he's not brand new to it. So, but I want him to test it out, and we're just going to see how well he goes with it. So yeah, just obviously, yeah, when you're ready, see how she goes. Yeah, she just climbs, hey. Pretty slow flyer, you know. Like I'm super impressed. She sings. I might just turn those lights off, keep flying.
He's touchier than the other warbirds.
They're still on. That's off.
Has it got rudder?
It's got rudder, yeah. But like, I mean, yeah, you don't really need it. I think it's, yeah, I don't think it really needs rudder, so. It flies pretty comfortable just with ailerons, but you do want to get in the habit of using your rudder and ailerons together if you can. Practice bit of elevator up as you're going through the turns, bit of rudder, bit of ailerons. Just a good habit to get into when learning to fly. Otherwise you get lazy and you just want to use ailerons, and that's not, you want to be able to use rudder when you need it. So Yeah, look at it go. She's a little singer. Ew. Super stoked to be down here. Doing a little demo. There's not many people around. There's a couple of kids down there. I think I'm gonna go for a walk and just ask if someone wants to have a fly, because yeah, that looks cool. I'm liking the red and silver. It's basically identical to the XKA 280. What do you think? We've got all the family here, guys. Irina, my wife's family's here from Ukraine, so touchy, isn't it? I think it's got more control throws in the Volantex range, the 400 mils. Like it's definitely.
I like how it turns.
I'm not going to say anything bad about the Volantex. You can't beat them, but I like the control throws on this. It's got more maneuverability and dialed than the Volantex. I'm just saying.
Yeah, look how sharp it turns out.
Just saying. Yeah, exactly. Like, the Volantex range won't turn that sharp. So I can honestly recommend this plane, you know. So I reckon we'll be getting low on battery.
Yeah, I'll bring it in.
Come back around, try land this way into the wind if you can. We just want to help people have fun with the hobby, because look at that, she's coasting. Oh, nice, beautiful. He's landed it. He's done well. Let's see how well she taxis. Oh, not real good. Hey. All right, we'll try to a ground takeoff. She's a bit rough. Didn't like that. We've got to be getting low on battery. What do you reckon? That was 5 minutes or so?
Yeah.
5, maybe longer than that. I reckon like close to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, she'll definitely do a ground takeoff. I actually like this landing gear. It's actually more rigid. I think that wire on those wheels landing gear are thicker than the Volantex range, so they don't flex as much. So Volantex, if you're watching, take notice of that. Need more thickness. But yeah, super grateful for that, guys. The little P51, I like the look of it. It's the little bunny. She's got the same guy in there, exact same guy. That's why I think it's like identical to the XKA 280. This is gorgeous. I'm super impressed with it, and just I love where the hobby's going. Making it accessible for beginners, people who've never flown before, and that's what we're about. We're no judgment. We don't know everything. We're all here to have fun. That's what it's about. So super stoked, but just wanted to get this video out for you right now. And yeah, if you want to support, please like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to help us, support us. We're doing this. This is our career. Well, you know, we're doing our best to make this our full-time thing because we love it, and you know, I believe we should be able to follow our dreams and do what we love. We should. It's the only way to be happy, and to do what you love and what you're passionate about, and we are passionate about this. Cheers, guys, wherever you're tuning in from, and we'll see you in the next video.